معرفش أعمل إيه meeting topic doing audio مش شغال مش فاهم.
Come on, man. That was the last one. All right, I'll make you a deal. If you can take it, wait.
Good morning, guys. Okay. Now we want to start. So if you have any question, just type it in the chat box. Okay? Okay. Now remember that we started okay. We started the myth story, the writing the myth. We just introduced it before you start your vacation. Okay. So now what will happen is we are going to get through what we said and explain some details that were not explained before, because this was supposed to be the first journal you work on in your third term. So now we start with it. Okay, if you have any question, you can type it in the chat box. Fine, you have your PDF. If you didn't type it, it's okay, you can follow on the screen. You don't have to print it or bring it down. This can happen later, and you can answer even online if you wish. Okay, now King Midas and the Golden Witch. And the Golden Wish, I'm sorry. King Midas owned everything a man could wish for. When you say that everything a man could wish for, it means all the dreams of humankind. All what people can wish. All what people can dream of. He had everything that people can dream of. Okay? One second, let me change this. Fine. And this is first page. This is first page. Okay? Fine. So, yes. No, you don't have to write. I'll send it to you after we finish. You don't have to. No old worksheets, Adam. This is the new one I sent yesterday to the group. And I'll send it to you again after we finish. Okay? So, King Midas owned everything that a man could wish for. But his most prized possession was his daughter. His most prized possession, يعني his most valuable thing. The most valuable thing he had. Prized means the most valuable thing he had. Who was it? This was his daughter. Okay? Okay. So, Philomena. The lady was called. I left the group because you're talking too much or you're sending audios. So if there is anything important, you can send me on my number, because this is too busy for my phone, which is already full with things. Okay? If you need anything, you can send me via my personal number. So the lady's name was Philomena. She was his youngest child and the loveliest. She was the youngest child and the one he loved the most. Her eyes were darkest brown. Her hair fell softly around her face like silk. This tells you what about her? She was very beautiful. She had fair hair or soft hair, and her eyes are dark brown, and she is a young child, so everything is good about her. Her skin was as soft as velvet. As soft as velvet, this is what figure of speech? This is a simile. This is a what? A simile. Okay? So, I'll give you 1 second. Okay. So, as soft as velvet, it means this is what figure of speech? Velvet is, you know, red velvet cakes. Velvet is very soft material, very soft thing, very soft, like the soft clothes, kind of soft clothes. Okay, very soft clothes, like silk, more or less like silk. And this is what figure of speech? This is a simile. Okay, okay, because he compared her skin to the velvet because yes, like red velvet cake, it's very soft on top. Yes. So her skin was as soft as velvet. He compared her skin to the velvet. In what way? Because both of them are soft. She sang like a nightingale. Like a nightingale. Nightingale is a bird with very beautiful sound. A bird with beautiful sound. Okay. So even her sound was very beautiful. Like a butterfly. Now, like a butterfly is another simile. And this tells you what? That in your myth, you do not depend on, this is page 1, Yamirad, first page. So, in your myth, you do not just write the characters. You don't say that they are brave, they are nice, they are beautiful. No, you should use other techniques. One of the best techniques to use is the simile, is to compare everything about the characters with something else that makes the image clear in your reader's mind. The new revision I sent yesterday to the group, Yamiral, this is new. Okay? So let's write here. What is the job of the simile? A simile is used to create an image of the description in the reader's mind. Okay? Okay. So to create an image of what you're talking about in the reader's mind, you should use similes, use comparisons to make your reader feel and see what you're talking about. This is very important. So now we finished the description of phenomena, and we knew that it's okay, Amiral, follow on the screen. Follow on the screen, and I'm going to send you this, okay? I'm going to send it to you after I finish. So now we finished with the king. He loves his daughter very much. He loves his daughter very much, and yes, he loves his daughter very much, and the daughter herself is very beautiful and nice, and then she's the young child and the loveliest for her daddy. So everything is good about the lady and her father. But her most wonderful gift was her smile. Her most wonderful gift, yani the thing that people loved about her most, the thing that everybody loved about her, her most valuable gift means what people liked about her the most. So her smile is what people like about her the most. Okay, fine. So, okay, give me 1 second. I'm saving what we did. So I'll send it to you after we finish. Okay. Okay. So one day, Philomena came running to Midas. Father, there is a strange man at our gates. Gates are very big doors because they are living in a palace, of course. So gates are the big doors of their palace. So one day Philomena came running to Midas. Father, there is a strange man at our gate. Midas took Philomena by the hand and walked to the gate. There stood Silenus. Silenus, the teacher of the god Dionysus. You remember when we talked about the Greek gods, and we said that the Greek gods are cartoon characters. The Greeks did not understand the world, so they created or they made the idea of the gods to answer their difficult questions with stories that the gods take part in. Okay? So, one of the characters they created is God Dionysus. And this god has a teacher. Okay? Because remember this and keep it in your mind that all the time we are dealing with cartoon characters. The Greeks created like cartoon characters. Some of them are taking the role of gods, others are heroes, others are monsters. Okay? Good. So, Midas took Philomena by the hand and walked to the gate. There stood Silenus, the teacher of the god Dionysus. Midas welcomed him. Silenus, I'm honored by your visit. I'm honored by your visit means I'm so happy that you visited me. I'm honored by your visit. This is an expression when somebody visits you. You want to express that you're happy with the visit. So you say, I'm honored by your visit. Means I'm happy you visited me. Come in and rest from your journey. Midas sent for servants to look after Silenus. To look after Silenus. To look after him, يعني to do what he wants. To serve him, let's say. To serve and help him. If he wants food, they give him food. If he wants to have a break after his long journey, they can take him to his room, and so on. Okay? He ordered the finest wines and food to be prepared for a banquet for his guests. A banquet means like a lunch, like a small celebration. Leave lunch aside, like a small celebration. Small celebration. Okay? In this celebration, it's not only a party or music. No, 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 no. People eat and drink and have fun and listen to music. Everything happens in a banquet. So he prepared one for his guests. Musicians and dancers entertained the visitors. Entertained him means gave him nice time. Gave him nice or made him spend nice time. Let's be more accurate. Made him spend nice time. Okay? So they entertained the visitor, and the gentle splashing of fountains lulled him to sleep. What does this mean? Gentle splashing. Gentle means it's not powerful. It's not big. Okay? It's soft. Gentle here means soft. And splashing of fountains means the splashing of water, water drops. Because he's sitting in the palace, and you know, even in Disney films, the palaces are always have fountains in the middle. Fountains are, you know, this thing that this I want to draw it on one side. When there is like a small pond in the middle of the palace and water comes out of it. I'm sorry for the bad drawing, but it happens this way. Okay, so this is a fountain. So this fountain lulled him to sleep. When you sit next to water and the sound is soft and you have small drops that come on you, this is lulled him to sleep, means made him sleep. Made him sleep. Okay, fine. So Silenus was grateful. Grateful means thankful to the king. Thankful or thankful for what he got generally. If you are grateful, if you feel grateful to someone, then you feel like you want to thank him for what he did to you. He was grateful to the king. The next day, when he took leave of Midas, means took his permission to leave. Took his permission to leave. So it's like he spent one day. Okay? He only spent one day in the palace after a very nice celebration that the king made for his guest. And the guest was happy with what he got, and he said thank you to the king. He was very happy that the king celebrated him in such a nice way. So the next day he did not spend a long time. So he did not spend long time. So he asked for permission to leave. So the next day when he took leave of Midas, he said to the king, King Midas, you have given me so much. You celebrated me and gave me everything. I cannot leave without making you a present in return. A present in return means a present like the one you gave me. A present like the one you gave me. I'll give you another present like the one you gave me. What will you wish for? What do you wish for? What do you dream of? This is my present to you. I'll make you get what you're dreaming of. So, what was the present that the guest asked him? What do you wish for means what are you dreaming of? So, I make it happen. This is the present that he's going to give to the king. Okay, fine. Midas thought and thought. What is the technique used here? Thought and thought. This technique is called repetition. The writer repeated the word twice. Repetition. And what is the use of repetition? To emphasize what's being said, to confirm it to the reader that it took a long time of thinking. He repeats to make you feel that it took the king long time to decide. So Midas thought and thought. He was a greedy man. A greedy man means a mean one, not a good one. Greedy means not good or wants everything for himself. When a person is greedy, he wants everything for himself. Okay? So, because Midas, selfish, this is a good one. Bravo Yahya. Selfish. Bravo. Okay? So, because Midas was this kind of man, I want to change colors so you don't get mixed with other things. 1 second. Let's put this in blue, so it's not mixed up with the other things. Okay. So, yes, he's selfish and evil. Yes, he was a greedy man, and yet now, when he had such an opportunity, opportunity means chance. When he got the chance to fulfill his wildest dreams. This is a good expression. To fulfill his wildest dreams is to make his biggest dream come true. To fulfill, one second. Yes, to fulfill his wildest dreams means to make his biggest dream come true. To make his biggest dream come true. Okay, can you see this? I'm not sure that you can see. Okay. Okay, 1 second, let me write it in a better way so you can see it. Yes. Okay. Yes, he's a greedy man, and when he got the time, or when he got the chance to do to make his biggest dream come true, he did it. Okay, good. He did not know what to ask for. Now he's greedy and he does not want to ask for one thing. He wants everything. So he did not know what to ask for. What about the finest horse in the world? Now he's thinking. In his way of thinking, the questions he's asking himself, yes, the questions he's asking himself are called rhetorical questions. Rhetorical. Oh, wait a second. The handwriting is huge. Okay. Yes. Rhetorical question. What is it? A rhetorical question? A question that is used to make the reader think, but it doesn't need an answer. Okay? So a rhetorical question is a question that needs to be, the reader needs to read it, but not to answer it. No, it's only to make the reader think and use his mind throughout the story. Okay? So, yes, to brainstorm, to make your reader use his mind. Okay. So, what about the finest horse in the world? What about a palace that would be famous as one of the wonders of the world? At last he spoke. Wonders of the world means miracles of the world, or strange things around the world. Miracles or strange and famous things around the world. So now he feels lost. What he wants to ask for, he doesn't know. And he has the chance to make his dreams come true. Okay? So he kept thinking. At last he spoke. After a lot of thinking, what happened? Now he spoke. Yes, he is very selfish, yes. What did he say? He said, silence You're too generous. I cannot think of anything. You're too generous means this is very kind of you. This is very kind of you. Okay? You're not a bad man. You're a good man. Yes. I cannot think of anything unless, and he paused. You see what he used here? These are called what? We talked about them before. These are called ellipses. We talked about them. Ellipses. Okay, 1 second. Ellipses used to create a dramatic pause. What does this mean? The character now wants to think, or the character is not sure of his idea, or the character is expressing confusion. He's lost with his ideas. This is expressed by making an incomplete sentence and ending it with ellipses, with these 3 dots, to show that your character has more to say, but he's not sure what to say. This is what we call dramatic pause. Dramatic pause. Dramatic silence. The character is silent for a while. Okay, this is very important. Now, well, come on, speak your wish. Commanded silence. Speak your wish means say what you want. Say your dream. Say your dream. Okay? Okay. So, commanded silence. No, I cannot. Midas hesitated again. Hesitated means felt unsure. He did not want to talk. He hesitated means he was unsure what to say or what to do. So trying to sound as if he wanted nothing when he really wanted more than a man had the right to ask for. What did this mean? He wanted to show to appear like a man who wants nothing. In this part, let's write it here. He wanted to appear like a man who needed nothing, while he wanted everything. He was not really good as he looked like. No. He was a greedy man. He wanted everything. Okay? So what we call him here, he's a liar. In this piece, he is a liar because he looks like, Wallahi, I don't need anything. Oh, it's enough that you ask me, while he wants millions of things all together. Are you sure? Asked Silence, with his cunning eyes gleaming. Cunning means smart, but in an evil way. A cunning person, he's smart, but in an evil way. So cunning, smart, in an evil way. Okay? So he was a smart man, like a witch, like a lizard, a wizard, a wizard. So he was a cunning man. He was a very smart man. And he knew that Midas wants a lot of things. Gleaming, his eyes were gleaming, means his eyes were glowing. Okay? You know, in Disney films, when they want to show that a character is super smart, they make like some shining next to the eyes or in the eyes. This to show that the character is quite evil. He understands that Midas is lying. Okay, now Silenus understands that Midas is lying. I need more time. Again, he used ellipsis because he still feels confusion. I need more time, said Midas. Very well, replied Silenus. I must leave you now, but remember my gift. Your wish will be granted, whatever it may be. It means I'm still keeping my word with you. I'll do all what you want whenever you decide. Whatever you want, I will make it happen to you. Okay. Midas strolled under the tree, shaded from the brilliant sun. Strolled like he sat under the tree or lied under the tree. Sat under it. Okay? Shaded from the brilliant sun. Brilliant here means shining or glowing sun. The hot sun. Glowing and hot. Okay? Suddenly, he looked up at the sky. He gazed at the sun's rays and thought, sun's rays, the light that comes out of the sun, out of the sun, yes, in the form of lines. The sun rays are what we get from the sun. We get the light through the straight lines that come from the sun in the form of rays. It's like this. This is the sun, let's say. Okay. What I'm drawing now is the rays, because these move, or we see them down to the earth, and they give us, now this is the earth, ugly earth, but it's okay. And what we get from the sun is called the rays. Here. Rays. Okay. Okay. So, rays. Fine. So these are the sun rays. When he was sitting under the tree, he noticed the sun rays. What will happen? We'll complete it next time because we're running out of time. And we're going to do the following. Now I saved what we did, and I'm going to send it to you at the group of the mommies. I'm going to send it to you there. Okay. Next time will be recorded. So I'm going to explain the rest of the session, the rest of the comprehension, and we highlight the features of the myth. But I want you to answer these questions, the comprehension questions. Okay. I want you to answer page 4 and 5, which I'm going to explain next time. Only page 4 and 5. Okay. Homework. Page 4 and 5. And in the next recorded session, I'm going to revise them with you and explain everything. You will not be there, of course, but I'm going to answer the questions and explain the features of the myth through the reading that we did today. Okay? No. Don't send it, Yanada. You will check it with me. When you listen to the next recording, which I'm going to send you, inshallah, after tomorrow, you can check for yourself all the questions. And if you have anything that's hard or you need me to re-explain it, we will talk about it next Sunday, inshallah. Okay? So don't send it. Just keep it and revise it with me the next session I'm going to send to you. Okay? So I see you next time, inshallah. Okay. Bye, guys.